Alright, everything seems to be in order. Nothing, no hiccups, no anything. Oh, actually I might need to be a little bit closer. Alright, Alright, that should do it. Hey everyone, it's the Hopeful Hero. Welcome back to Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we stopped by the Eldin province and made our way to a temple. And in this session, we teleported to Beetle's shop. Yeah, a bit of a little time loop has happened right about now. I am actually in Beetle's shop for a couple of good reasons, which I'll get to in a second if I can go check one more thing just to make sure. So give me just a little sec. Okay, I'm actually glad because I almost scooped for a second and forgot to turn something on real quick. Anyway. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get back to what we're here for. Now, I'm back in Skyloft because I want to grab something before we go. The upgrade to our little adventure pouch. If you wanted to get this right after the Feral Woods, you needed to have 300 rupees, which was the max you could get, assuming you didn't help Uncle Bats from the last session. And that's a little bit of a trade-off because at the same time, you also have the bug catching net, so it really did become pick one over the other. And I'm out of... Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on a sec. Oh, I see. Oh wait, actually, how much is the extra rupee bag? Might as well pick it up if that's the case. You have my attention, Beetle. 100 for another 300? Sure. Oh, hey, Blue Gear X. It's good to see you again. Glad you were able to stop by, or you had the time to come back. Anyway. Alright, picked up the next couple of items. Wait a minute. You start selling this now? I thought I had to wait until the dungeon. Okay, you already have my attention. But how much is it? Yeah, no. Ayo, Blue Gear X. Glad you can make it. Alright, preparations aside, we are pretty much back to go. In fact, you know what? Those of you who watch my Kingdom Hearts stream will probably remember the times I've stopped by Travis Town almost every session. So I guess that's ironically a bit of a nod. Anyway, before we go back to the Eldin province, I want to take care of one more thing. Oh, whoa. Oh wait, I can buy one more? Oh wait, that's right, I forgot how this works in this game. Hang on. Okay, I see. Like in this game, normally you would be able to like upgrade how much you could carry by having like another quiver. Skyward Sword does the same thing, only with a bit of a twist. Like, I already have an extra bag for carrying seeds, but I can buy another bag so I could technically carry 40 seeds at once. later on you'd be able to upgrade this so you can really customize just how much you can store with each weapon. Like you already see arrows, you already see bombs. If you have the right gear, you can pretty much hold up a bunch of items for a certain weapon, so you could really tailor Link to your needs, and I really like that actually. And admittedly, the part of the reason why I came back, besides making preparations, was because I really don't like... Well, actually, Beetle pretty much summed it up for me. I really didn't like it when there was like rupees I could have collected in a dungeon, and the next thing you know, I couldn't even get any. What? Normally it'd be my interest to help you, but right now I need to get back to the dungeon. And I actually didn't think there'd be a side quest right now. Anyway, let's see. Alright, let's see. No. Nah, I can't check out the world map from here. Oh, but that is actually in the direction I need to go. Worked out anyway. Alright, preparations aside, a little quick pit stop aside, so I can finally go back to making some more rupees. And I'm actually curious to see how much I can carry now. Boost to win, get your way over. That island that you see right there, I want to go back to and check on later. Go back to our little world map location. Go ahead and use the center because it was a little off. You got it. And alright, I have... Alright, pull out that seal cloth. Let's go. Before we move on, how many rupees I can carry? Yeah. That is a lot, and if I hit that amount by the time I leave, which I pretty much doubt I will, I am going to go and I'm gonna go get that insect medal so I can get more insects. Alright, but in all seriousness, we need to go find items for this key. And last stream, I already found one of those, which I think was this one? No, but it gave me some Eldin ore, so I'll gladly take that. But how am I doing in items? No, not doing too bad in items. Suddenly, I am very glad I got those extra walls. Oh, actually no, it's right here. Now, the way the game would like you to do it would be to take advantage of the dowsing mechanic. You know, to just click on the piece of the key and it will point you. Like there's one right, well, I guess showing off once, there's one right here. And like I mentioned earlier, it's optional if you want some help or if you're stuck, but if you know your way around the Zelda series and some games in general, you should be perfectly fine. Like right around here, there's a little fence post that we can blow stuff up with. Go ahead and pick up the bomb. You can try dropping down with it and roll with the bomb, but I wouldn't recommend it too much. Anyway, blow this little thing up. And we have access to our little way out. Head down here, and we get key part number 2. For the most part, the pieces of the key are actually pretty nearby. I mean, like, there was one right here, near the entrance, then there's one back to where we are, and... hold on a minute. Oh, no. Let me look around. Okay, no, that's not the path I want to go down. Oh, and... you! Soon! That little thing will come into play later, but for now, Just try to remember where that thing is. It'll save you a couple of hours down the road. And, ooh. I believe the— ah, not this again! Get burned already. I know I'm kind of like a little distracted and all, but what can I say? I like collecting stuff. Collectomania games are really fun sometimes. All depends on the context and what I could use them for. Stuff like bugs and treasures I can sell for money, or use them for other stuff. Or stuff like Sonic games in particular, you can't use them much other than raising chow. Come on, take the bait. Take the bait. And I guess with that, the Boku bins are back also. 3 swings are enough. And wow, I didn't even change my swings at that point. Oh well. Let's see, I believe there's like one more key we can get while we're here before we take that. Oh, I am so gonna enjoy this. Okay, Pokemons! Here's a present! Did that get anyone? Oh. Darn it! Fine. I know I don't need to take the enemies on right now, but sometimes it's just a little interesting to see what you can do with them. But in all seriousness, we do need to use one of the bombs in order to gain access for one of the keys. One of which just so happens to be right there. If you throw a bomb down there, break down the boulders to gain access, just like we saw early on. Then it all just becomes a matter of digging. Dig right here and we get our 3rd piece. Like I said, getting the key pieces isn't that hard as far as I'm concerned. It could be a little tricky at first, and even then you still have the dowsing mechanic to help you. Alright, good, the guy doesn't see me. Oh wait, we see. Get back up. Ooh, actually, wait, hold on. One little thing I keep forgetting to do. If you run and then swing your blade, you'll do the jump attack immediately. I forgot that was a thing for the past 2 sessions, and it took a while to remember that you don't need to do a jump and then swing. You can just run it. And this right here is why you really want to bring a metal shield instead of a fire shield. Fire keys start thing, and okay, you can actually lose health if you don't extinguish the fire. So there's that. Let's see here. Get the beat out, cause well, there's butterflies here which I can catch, but I'll get those later. Here we have some more money. Always a good thing to have, and can I make that jump? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, long way it is! Alright, fine. Let's try this again. Alright, there we go. Oh, I can't. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't jump for a second. I'm a little finicky today. Here I am praising you for some of the decisions you do. Get back up. Like I mentioned last time, Skyward Strike makes cutting grasses a lot easier, especially because the sword's a lot shorter than usual. There we go, that's the jump I was expecting you can make. You know, assuming I don't let go. Where are you, Stamina Fruit? There's no stamina fruit, is there? Oh wait, oh good, there is. Okay, that's a lot more comforting. I was about to say, if they were expecting me to make that full jump from there, fine, but kind of pushy, don't you think? Alright, Butterfly, come over to me for a sec. No, don't go too far. Come on. I know I can catch one of you. Actually, wait, is there like a switch I need to hit? Not at the moment, so I guess not. Oh, there it go. Just figured you needed like your slingshot or something, so... a little refreshing. Anyway, let's go catch these butterflies. Not very expensive or valuable to sell, but they are always a good thing to have. Especially if like Scritch was it? Especially if Scritch is feeling like he wants to buy them. Pretty sure the keys aren't here, but I will always take the money and ores if I can find any. Put that blade away, Link. Oh wow, I never noticed that. Like, it's nothing new for Link's shield to have a pattern, but I never noticed that the metal shield is basically the Loftwing's bird prints, talons, there we go. I never noticed that the metal shield's insignia was essentially the Loftwing's talons. So I always thought that was a cool touch. What do you gotta say, Fee? Oh, this part. We do not have like a Goron tunic to keep us safe. So in this area, you want to keep running. And it can be a little brutal if that's not the way I want to go. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, better way. I did not want to go. Why am I sliding backwards? Okay. There we are. Got a little concerned for a second. You. Come here, you. Pretty sure that spot's almost always guaranteed to give you a fairy. I guess like in some ways to say sorry for putting you through that room of fire so early. Now this path does split into two roads, and normally you would be able to run, but I don't think in this slope you can. So we'll just take the normal route. Oh, you totally can run. Definitely a lot better than just letting the slopes carry me. And I'm pretty sure they both lead to different areas, because there was something I wanted to collect, because I can't believe I actually missed it looking back on the footage. Hop on over. Why didn't that geyser show up? Okay, that one was actually on me. Alright, wait it out a little. Like, let's see. Alright, there we go, that's when I need to jump. And over here should be our fourth piece. Haha, success! Piece number 4, with the final piece actually pretty nearby. And there's a goddess cube up there. I want to get that goddess cube so bad. And actually, wait. I think I remember seeing like a little geyser or something. No, I'm not even gonna make it at all. That... Way to tease me. Whoa, okay, that's... that... Alright, that works. We'll be able to get some stuff later on. In fact, there's actually like going to be an item we can get later on that really helps out when exploring this this area. Almost not gonna say dungeon. Anyway, are you... Oh no, your skulls. Do any of you have money? No, you don't. Oh well. Alright, I believe the last key's in this area. But... we are not Goron, so we can't blow it up. So what I like to do... drop a bomb right there, get rid of the lava, or most of it so we can actually have a decent place. And now we have to do a little bit of bowling in order to get over there. And it's around here where I really feel like they took some inspiration from the Wii Sports Resort game for some gameplay elements in Skyward Sword. In fact, I remember in a developer note or interview that one of the elements that they wanted to emphasize was Wii Motion Plus was to find ways to take advantage of it. But, a little redundant sentence, I know, but... essentially, like, the big piece that they wanted to do because this game was gonna run off of Motion Plus was to try and make the most of it within the gameplay. That's why almost everything in this game looks familiar if you played Wii Sports Resort. Like you can pick up bombs that you can not only pick up bombs, but you can also roll them like you could in the bowling game. And Link's whole sword play in this game is reminiscent of sword fighting from Wii Sports Resort. And it also follows the same rule there. Enemies can block your swings by holding their blade or shield in the same direction of your swing. So it's little notes like that that I actually really get curious about because I do want to learn how to make games of my own one day. Probably why I like streaming or looking up other games so much, so I can see what they did right or why they did things when they could. Anyway, I think this little current will take us back up there. But let me make a shortcut real quick. If this leads to where I think it does... Oh, yes it does. Haha. Alright, gonna make like a little side note right here. When I first played this game, that little boulder thing, I was sure that boulder blocking the way when you first got here was mandatory, so I spent like an hour and a half trying to learn how to bowl properly with the bombs just to see if I can blow up the formation, and every time I couldn't. Until I found out I wasn't supposed to at that point. So yeah, slightly a little frustrated right there. Anyway, that looks like everything that I can do right now. Pretty sure that current will lead us back to where we need to go, so let's go check it out. I hope you lead me back to where I need to. Oh, yep, perfect. Right in front of the dungeon. Let's see, am I actually good to go? Let's see here. Got some good ammo. Have a good satchel. Pretty sure I'm good on most of the stuff I can collect right now. I appreciate it. I mean, I still often remember my first go throughout some of the games I played, and some of them are funny because I was young, others are still straight up embarrassing, or I find them embarrassing. But anyway, let's go ahead and save. I'm Still cautious about Twilight Princess's run through at first. But anyway, with our newfound key, let us do what Sora needs his oversized key to do. Actually, I kind of wonder, like, if certain keyholes work like that. And oh geez, not gonna lie, I would be scared to go down there. Still, Link chucks it on like the boss he is. With that aside, welcome to... Okay, I know you said... I know the game calls it Earth Temple, but... this is really more of a Fire Temple, if anything. I do like the music for the temples and the dungeons though, especially in Skyward Sword. It's like, atmosphere, I feel like it does a really good job. I do know that in Twilight Princess's case that the game was... I do know that in Twilight Princess's case you had the tutorial in order to... the 3-day tutorial to get used to the controls, and then you had to go through the wolf, the Twilight Realm, and then get your gear, then go back into the Twilight Realm, purify the Twilight Realm, get your human form back, and then you go to the temple, so it would take a while. Oh, but hey! Hello! It's a magma! Dude, don't run, I took care of the keys for you. You know it. Dude, have you seen what Link does? Well, actually, no, he wouldn't. He doesn't really venture much from the Eldin Volcano, so I can't exactly blame him. You know, that actually brings me to a good question. Since Skyward Sword is supposed to be the first game, what happened to the magmas? I can't remember if they were an enemy type in one of the games, and I just... Keys, I swear if you attack me when I get up... Okay, good. Alright, where'd you go? Ah, I see. Wait. Wait, was it dark because of the TV, or was it dark because, like, Twilight Princess was also that one Zelda game where it was really recommended you change your TV settings to accommodate the whole lighting. So I remember having to do something like that with white TV once. And kind of talking over a little puzzle here, because it's really just cut the ropes with your sword and our newfound beetle friend. Actually, can the beetle cut through the rope and then turn around, or does it cut and stop? Ah, okay, just went to autopilot. Alright, that's good and done. And here we have a new enemy. I don't think I can stun him though. Anyway, gotta clear shot. That V! Come on, V, I had a clear shot and everything. I know you're my scan feature, but come on, I had a good shot. Oh, I can... Well, I hit him, but I couldn't stun him. I had the finishing blow ready. But meet our new enemy type, the Stealth. No, they're not Stalfos. These are the... What's their name? Was it Lizafos or... Oh, actually I'm gonna find... I see, I feel ya. I'm trying to remember... Like, when I was a kid, I did need like a nightlight for a while until I got better about it. And again, some of the stuff my cousins like to do were a bit of jerks, and I could have saved my money. That's good to hear, because I remember having TV problems. Oh, you! I will deal with you later, but let me know that that archetype does annoy me. Anyway, where do I go from? Oh, I see. Shoot the rock, blow some stuff up, and let's see what we get. To some, we hated 06 boulder pushing physics. Here, we take that on its head. And, okay good, I actually thought it... Okay, I control it with the control stick. I actually thought I had to hold the Wiimote upright, like in Galaxy. Anyway, those enemies, if you leave them alone, they will spout fire and pretty much annoy you from a distance. But you can easily run them over if you got the bowling ball. Oh. Are you Zed? Oh, you're Led. I'm guessing the other guy's Zed. Yeah, I was about to say. Well, we'll see what we can do. Oh, but I see Bokuben, which means my old trick likes to come into play. Get rid of you. And down you go! Please don't blow up that bomb, Link. Okay, good. But we got another skull, which is always great for upgrading weapons. And actually, let me check one thing. Alright, I really want to know the name of that lizard too. I know it's not Stalfos, because that's the name of the skull giants. But Lizafos kind of sounds a little... pretty silly sounding, I'm not gonna lie. Roll. What do we got? Alright, there's our entrance. And what can we do from here? We have our ladder. Alright, what can we do? Oh sweet, Megatana! Man, we are piling up the goods more so than I remember. I actually don't remember much about... Don't remember being this into collecting things in Skyward Sword when I first played it. Well, actually... Skyward Sword wasn't a game I played it once and I was done with. I played it a couple of times beforehand. And then it was like several years beforehand. Alright, I really want to know the name of this enemy, so I might use the scan feature. Because I want to know if it's Lizafos or Stalfos. It can't be Stalfos. Hello. Bring on your gauntlets. It is Lizafos, I was right. And you're a traditional Zelda enemy too, so I'm a little surprised about that. Okay, we got your fee. The Zelfos are very, very athletic and a little tricky to hit sometimes. And if you fail to hit the... oh. Wait, they can knock me into the lava? Oh, aren't you cheeky? Okay. Athletic, quick, and they have a lot of HP. So your best bet is usually... well, actually I could stun him. Well, could being the key word. Best bet is to score an opening and then swing it. And usually if you get blocked, then you're better off jumping back. Because their tail's usually enough for one heart. Alright, that's one down. Get my next off those tails. They're pretty much stuck in the direction. It's kind of like fighting Girim, or if you swing away from the direction he's from, or his direction his hand's from, then you'll be good. I got kind of pinned down a bit, so admittedly, it went a little hairy for me. Oh, go back. But we have a new toy, or, well, rather, on loan. A bomb bag, our somewhat traditional Zelda item that you get from fire dungeons or the second or third item. But it is not ours, so we have to give it back. Bit of a shame though. It's actually pretty empty, so gotta build up stock, but we will worry about that later. Yo, Lid, got you your tool back. He was more worried rather than gone. Sweet. Bomb bag number 2. Bomb bags kind of work the same way they do in... yeah, it is. And... oh, kindly appreciated. And... dude, quit stealing my lines, man. Oh well, but let's sum up what I was about to say. Best part about Skyward Sword, especially when it comes to bombs. Pick up a bomb flower, put it away with B. You never have to worry about running out of bombs as long as you have a bomb flower nearby. It's like this Link knows how to defuse bombs and take it with him. I really hope they keep that feature in future Zelda games. Unfortunately, we never get to see that feature beside Skyward Sword so far. I know for a fact they don't have it in Link Between Worlds. Also a really fun Zelda game. And again, I like Zelda games as a whole. But anyway, now that we have the bombs, we can actually, much like Let's Zen, we can pretty much go deeper into the dungeon without having to, without fear of needing explosives on hand. And, well, I got nothing that time. Ah! Okay, I remember getting burned a lot in past playthroughs, but I don't remember it being this bad. And I also apparently don't remember that bombs can go through the place. Alright, I'll do it the traditional way. Anyway, just jump on here. Wait for it to get close. Drop the bomb. And go safe distance. I believe that gives us the dungeon map? And no, do not go that way. Oh, alright, what you got here? Dungeon map or like a treasure? Ooh, golden skull. Pretty worth it considering we rarely get those other than from the Bokuben leaders. Okay, what else do we have? I gotta stop doing that. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot. Hit the bomb with the sword, it blows up. Actually kind of a late reaction though, I'm not gonna lie. But in case you also haven't noticed, most of this, we're like probably like 10 minutes in and we still haven't left the first floor. And oh yeah, I forgot, you don't want to hold forward all the way, otherwise Link will roll off the ball. So you do want some discretion. Are you a treasure? Oh, yeah. You want these feathers. That's why I made such a big fuss about catching those birds, especially the blue ones, back when we were in the forest. You want these as much as you can. And the only way you can get them outside of treasure chests is by catching birds in Faron Woods. You might get lucky and find something in Skyloft and other islands, but for the most part, the woods are your best bet. And I've already shown my struggle to catch some birds, so I'm going to be pretty interested in seeing how that goes. Oh, Red Ruby. Yes, getting more money. Alright, one thing I'm curious. Are you scared of the... Is the Lizalfos scared of the beetle? First... Alright. Come at me, Lizalfos! Nope, you're not scared, Ed. Though he knows I'm here. Oh, keys out of the way! You won't be laughing long. Laugh at this! I thought so. Wait, did I actually hit him? I'm gonna keep that in mind. Alright, let's park that bowling ball right there. And let's go deal with that Lizalfos. Pretty sure you can land it if you throw it right there, and yep, sure enough, I don't think they intended you to get much far without using the bomb bag. But you, Lizalfos, now that I know you're scared of bombs, come at me! Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, or you can just Shoryuken me. I almost missed my chance. If you don't get the fatal blow, you might prolong the fight a lot longer. But anyway, what do we got here? I see Bokubens, which means I can scare people more with not only my not only my beetle, but with bombs. And, not getting much luck with digging today. I mean, it kinda sounds a little wrong to complain that I'm only got 400 from, or nearly 400 rupees from getting by just digging up treasure. Well, let's get rid of you. Well, that's one treasure I'm not getting. Okay, this guy, that's not really an Octorok. You can easily take care of him with a bomb of your own if you don't have the bowling ball. But unfortunately, you lose out on the items 90% of the time. I love stunning you them. Get rid of those guys and... I don't want to deal with you today. And I really need to look before I leap. Well, at least it's not like in Triforce Heroes where the rocks will eventually just disappear if you stand on them for too long. That's sometimes what they like to do in other Zelda games. And yeah, like in Wind Waker where you need the water pots to create it. I'll be like Bones said, oh, I'm not sticking with this one. Excuse me? You should be the treasure map. Okay, good, I knew I wasn't going insane. But, yeah, pretty simple. Very simple layout compared to past games. Get rid of him because I don't think he can summon... I don't think this Bokuben can summon reinforcements, but just to be safe, I usually get rid of the bandana wearing Bokubens first. Since they're usually the leaders and all. Alright, where are you? There you are. Oh wow, I actually didn't think I was gonna get that shot. I get a little tense from every time Link does the fatal blow in this game, cause correct me if I'm wrong, in Twilight Princess, because well that's where the fatal blows comes from. I think like in Twilight Princess, if you did the fatal blow, it also hit things that were nearby, so I was always scared that if there was like a bomb flower, I would hit the flower and blow up in the process. You and Link, now's not the time to be celebrating when you're caught on fire. I will take the jelly blob though. But in all seriousness, seriously, get rid of that stuff. Well, only 5 so far. Anyway, what we really need to do to make progress is push those switches, which I botched already. Okay, slow down for a bit. If we push the switches with our boulder, we'll make way in. And really, despite being called Earth Temple, I don't want to deal with you, Keys, just yet. Push it up so that way until Link decides to jump off. Alright, let's see. Can I make that? No, you're too far. Oh, okay, I got scared for a bit. You know, despite being called the Earth Temple, this is really more so of a fire dungeon, even though I'm pretty sure we get a fire dungeon. But to its credit, we are more so experimenting with Earth than the flames. Yeah, that's what I think so too. It's like, it's been a while since then and— oh, don't you dare run away from me, Needles! Not that you're a cactuar or anything. And now I am suddenly glad that you can get rid of flames by just what do you do again? Alright, should be close enough to blow you up. No, not like that. Yeah, I thought so too, cause I distinctly remember one skill being that you could hit everything around you. Or like the ending blow was multi-hit and not just a single target. Alright, before we go, this is pretty much the ultimate kicker, the fact you only have 10. Because again, in other Zelda games, I remember that you would be able to hold like 20 at the start, which I'm a little bit more used to be honest. Actually no, in the DS games, or like Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, you did start off with 10. So I can't say it's not new or unfamiliar. Then again, the skill I might be thinking of would be Mortal Draw. I love the Mortal Draw. I think Wind Waker was the one where you get 30? I don't remember that one too well, even though I've played Wind Waker the most apparently. And alright, I get rid of you. But we're at a little bit of a standstill right now. Yeah, there you go. Mortal Draw's the one which one-shots everything or does a bunch of damage to bosses. Especially the crowds. I love the Mortal Draw for that sole reason. Part of the reason why I love having stun enemies in general. Because like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like in Twilight Princess, if you stunned an enemy with like the slingshot or something, could you still register the Mortal Draw? Because the big thing with getting the one-shot was you need to have your sword sheath, so... And then you push A to one-shot the enemy. It's been a while since I looked that one up. Alright. In order to carry on, we can't move on here just yet, but if you look right here, we have a little crack. Stay a safe distance, and go ahead and throw a bomb. And... Really? That wasn't close enough. Yeah, I want to say you could, because that was one thing I loved stunning enemies with either a slingshot or the boomerang. And again, the Wii version you could have like 4 items, so I was really happy with that. And save me, Beetle! Good old Beetle. You can still collect items even if you're far away from it. And oh wow, it actually does default your items to bombs if you pick things up. Not you again! Okay, I swear, I am a magnet for these things. And yet, how many times I pull them out, I never get the jelly blobs that I want to get. We'll be needing bombs more so here, so I'm ready to go with that. Anyway, as long as you have the magical pinball, you're safe. Alright, Bokuben, time for you to get stunned. And you're right here. And get rid of you with the ending blow. Whoa. Things are just getting slippery in this game, aren't they? And now Link does what I'm scared of him doing. Alright, we can't really go much on foot right now, or by bowling ball. So let's have Beetle take care of everything for us. I think there's like a little switch that you need to push or something. You've certainly caught my attention. I am so glad I got that big wallet now. 100 rupees is always worth it. I think this might be one of the few Zelda games where Link can carry a bunch of rupees. Wind Waker had like 5,000, so I'm really curious to see how much Link can carry. Like imagine like if you could upgrade the rupee wallet. Because I know that you buy most of them from Beetle, but some of them you get from other characters like Beatrix or Uncle Bats, because he's alive. Alright, terrorize some, scare some Bokubins. But that's what I'm here for. Open up the gate. You have served me well, Beetle. And now we have a different problem. I still can't make it through from there. And I'm pretty sure you have to go through there. Oh, wait, oops, missed out on that gate. Cut through here. And really and truly, like, Skyward Sword, as mixed as it gets, it's one of the few games that actually tried to answer the one complaint where you get an item from a dungeon and you almost never use it for the rest of the game. I mean, with the whole upgrading system and the fact that you're still using items that you got from past dungeons right now, I really do feel like they tried to address the answer of that question, and Skyward Sword missed it. If I just went a loop, didn't I? Anyway, the fact that you're still using items in past games, or besides getting creative like using the slingshot for stunning enemies for a quick fatal blow, really does wonders against Bokubins, and I really wish it did work on the Zophos, but they don't get stunned long enough. Anyway, this is the path we need to go, but we don't have a bowling ball. I'm pretty sure I can't make it from there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm there. I came in through there. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I give the map a lot more flack than I do. Really? That wasn't even close? There we go. Stop being so stingy sometime, game. Out of my way, bats. As for you, down you go. Part of me kinda wanted to see if I was supposed to just ride our way over, get rid of you, because even if you duck under, you're not safe. And I guess that's where you would go if you wanted to use the beetle. But you can pretty much use it from where I am, so you're not completely boned. Oh, don't you dare run away from me. You are not Sin, so you don't have the right to run away from every single cutscene just yet. Oh. Ah. Alright, Bokuben. Down you go with the fatal blow. Two. I can't believe the idea of using the slingshot to stun for a spin attack and then fatal blow them. I never got that idea until this game. Or this playthrough. So I'm gonna love it when I upgrade the slingshot. In fact, like, I remember where I was pretty bummed out where I could not get or I pretty much had to deal with the swordplay because I didn't get used to the controls at that point, and pretty much relied on blowing stuff up or skyward striking everything, until I got the bow and arrow, which I could just snipe everything in one shot. Which would also draw comparisons to Wii Sports Resort, but I will get into that later. Oh, Link, don't you dare fall off. And probably more one other tip I can give out about the swordplay is that because of the way the swordplay works now, you're better off trying to make efficient strikes rather than just going nuts with it. Because like in past Zelda games, even if you were in a crowd, you could... Ah! Oh good, you can counterattack even if he shurikens you. That was always like the one thing. So you're not completely screwed if you hit the gauntlet. But like one other tip I could give you, or like one comparison that this game does differently compared to past Zelda games, was that if you had this mob of army, you could pretty much just swing your blade around, barring you're not fighting Golden Knuckles or Iron Knuckles or Dark Nuts. You pretty much had no problems with crowds because you could just swing away your problems, or in Wind Waker's case you could parry them, and in Twilight Princess's case you had Mortal Draw. So I don't mind the whole change to make enemies more threatening, even if it's a little bit off-putting. I'm gonna go ahead and save, so that way we don't have to worry about that again, in case of future accidents. And we should be able to make some progress here. You give me Deku Seeds, which I'm always appreciative of, and you give me money. But with that, now we can finally go into the next phase of the dungeon. And I don't remember when they start adding floors so to make the dungeons a little longer, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually, because I'm pretty sure they don't do that in the third temple. Or third dungeon, I suppose. And how far are we at? Oh wow, we're a lot farther than I thought we would be, so I might actually be able to go farther than I thought. Be careful running around here, because traps are apparently a thing in the Zelda universe. And like I said earlier, there's an item that can make traveling around this region much easier. But you won't get it till after you you beat this region. Kind of a bit of a jerkish element, but what do I know? Gotta stock up on some items just to... No, Link, don't blow up the item. I said pick up the... No. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The whole idea of putting away bombs also applies to your items too. So even if you accidentally lit the fuse for a bomb you just threw, you can go to it and put it away and save inventory space. Very efficient if I say so myself. And actually, I'm glad I went this way because now I can do something about that ledge right here. Alright, I believe if I throw you there, you should make the trip. You went past it. Alright, a little bit farther. Oh, you're not even gonna be close. Alright, that should do it. Alright, that should be our safe zone. I don't think I can jump off that. Nope, apparently Link doesn't want to jump from there, or a guardrail. Alright. Drop down here, load up on bombs. Probably should have got the idea that I can put away the bombs I activate when the game pretty much allows you to put away bomb rocks, which automatically light up when you pick them up. Well, how does that work, by the way? It's like... Giving me a hint, aren't you, game? Anyway, that's where we need to go, but we can't make it there just yet. But how does the whole bomb rock work? Because with bomb rocks, or bomb flowers, you pick them up, and the fuse goes off. But when you pull them out, the fuse doesn't go off until Link decides to throw it. So, what did... So what, did Link get smart and decide to activate the fuse only when he does it? Actually, I'm kinda glad for that. Yeah, in Ocarina of Time, the fuse went off the moment you pulled the bomb. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and I think Twilight Princess, the fuse went off the moment you did anything with a bomb. Every game after Skyward Sword, you had the option of cutting the fuse yourself. At least I think you could. Anyway, we need to do something about that lava blocking the path. And it turns out we have the key right here. The dragon sculpture! I actually forgot they changed the name of the boss key, or... What is this thing called, actually? Like, there's gotta be a name that defines it. Well, I can't see it. You know what? I forgot about that. This is the only Link that actually... Well, this is the only Link that trained to be a knight. Well, outside of Skyward Sword and... Well, time to enter our actual Indiana Jones lesson. Not as bad as what I remember it being. But yeah, I forgot about that. This Link pretty much was trained to be a knight and pretty much had an education. But I'm pretty yeah, every other Link was either a ranch hand or grew up in a forest, or in Wind Waker's case, grew up on an island. So yeah, this is the only Link that had an education. And I guess bomb defusal might be one of their lessons. We clearly see that Skyloft does have a shopkeeper who sells bombs, so it's not out of the question. And here I thought that you were gonna activate the fire. And... oh wow, yeah, this dungeon's a lot shorter than I remember it being. Alright. Oh, wait, it can't be that easy. Is it really that easy? It really is that easy. Oh man, first time playthrough, got stumped with the lock until I realized I just had to match the picture. Granted, I did that in the Skyview Temple, so I really have no one to blame here. Other than a lack of attention span. Same deals before, trapped in. Once we go up, there's no getting out till someone falls. Actually, Hyrule Warriors Link is training to be a knight, so I can't say this Link's the only one that actually had an education. And again, Hyrule Warriors is a spin-off, so I don't know how much canon or truth there is to the timeline. Oh, hey, we're not late for once. You got that right. With any luck, we just might be able to actually say some words instead of just looking at feet dance. And hey, Girim, ready for round 2? Sure. Go on. The Zelda vocabulary can sum up a bunch of words with just one grunt or one word. I am seriously impressed by that. You and a bunch of college people I know. You might want to get that look, that Girim. Yeah, true enough. That might be why this link is so special for a variety of reasons. But we have boss fight time. The Pyroclastic Fiend, Scaldera! Our 8-legged friend, and in some ways kind of a traditional boss fight for Zelda games. Especially when bombs are involved. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. What I want to do right now, drop some bombs at it. This will slow it down. And then you just repeat the process. Because once it swallows a bomb, it'll blow up and expose the core. Get over there and swing your sword at it. Probably a little more familiar boss compared to someone like Girim. But again, all you have to do is just drop a bomb and then carry on. You have bonfires in case things get a little awry. And, I'm gonna be a little far. Okay, get close. Pull out the bomb, Hadouken it, watch it swallow it, and go from there. Doesn't matter what swing you do, they all deal the same amount. Don't hide behind there. But you're essentially just exposing the core. And I can't see where the boss is. Okay, much better. Alright, drop a bomb here and... Alright, you're being smart now. Well, if you're being smart, so can I. I think you get the hint here if you get swallowed. If you get swallowed one here, because I don't think the boss can ever go this far. Okay, it can disprove my own theory. Oh, nope. I guess you get the hint by just running back here. So it's a little forgiving. But as long as you keep a safe distance, remember you can roll your bombs, you should be good at... okay, back off. Drop the bomb right here. Okay, you got smart. I'm not gonna have enough time to throw it. Alright, let me just stock up on bombs while I can. Pick up the bomb link. Alright, time to go Sonic on this. Darn it. I thought it was gonna swallow. Now I should swallow. And with this should be our final blow. swing away before that eye fades. I don't intend to rhyme, but I find myself doing that a lot. Oh, actually, just run behind him. Run behind him when he picks up the pace. Get close. Wait for him to swallow and... Almost ate my own words right there. But keep swinging. And he should go down and... Okay, seriously, how much health do you have? But you're not... I don't have a bomb right now, so I'm gonna have to wait. I do have a bomb. Oh, having some extras never hurt. Nope. Alright, drop a bomb right here. Get hurt. Slightly hurt in the process, but that's okay. You should be down this time. Now you really have nowhere to hide. And down it goes. It's not that bad of a boss fight once you realize that all you have to do is just drop a bomb and swallow it from there. Kinda like the King Dodongo boss fight. And I would say the boss fight in Twilight Princess, but you get a different weapon in that dungeon rather than bombs. In fact, I don't think you get bombs until after said dungeon, so that's actually an interesting change of pace. But same old tradition, beat the boss, get our heart container. And now with Scaldera out of the way, we can go finally get some headway on what exactly happened to Zelda. Pretty sure Link has some thoughts onto that. If he could talk anyway. And oh wow, they really wanted you to be prepared for this fight. I mean, in hero mode, I'm willing to bet it's greatly appreciated because double damage on this guy doesn't sound too fun. But Scaldera is out of the way. Let's go sneak some headway and see if Link's friend is there. Hello, you. You certainly look a little different. You're alive! And so am I. Oh, come on, don't ruin a touching moment. My thoughts exactly, Link. Well, at least you apologize, but come on, man. Jeez, you don't look too happy to see us. Alright, first Groose, now you. Maybe. But didn't I just did? Oh, that's one harsh way to put it, but fine, I suppose. But not much we can do from here. And again, the emotion, the thoughts, and the expression that we see. Toon Link was originally the Link that had that, but this Link also does that well. And I love that thing about this Link. Especially when considering the fact you can pretty much decide how Link feels. I love that little features like that. And you really do see that later on. But, saying this before, hit the symbol, and let's find out where we need to go next. Tell me, and show me your new dance. Lanaryu. Through the gate of time to a distant world. You wouldn't happen to be talking about time traveling, would you? I still really like that little silent remix of the main theme. But now we have the last piece of the tablet, the Amber Tablet. Yeah, I sympathize with you, Link. But it's the little victory that counts. You'll show up in Bo one day. Oh, another callback to Twilight Princess. Actually, like, I would be amazed, like, if once the clouds go away, if the whole layout of the surface really resembles Twilight Princess. Especially when you again see that Skyward Sword's the first game in the series, or first game in the timeline. If this game really does set the foundation for the rest of the games, then I wouldn't really be surprised that if the whole layout, the items, the things, that everything that this game sets up, that you would eventually find in the rest of the series. Although that still makes me wonder, what happened to the Magmas? I know the Gorons end up becoming thriving race other than just Rocco or Grocco. So, it's just the little questions that I'm always curious about. But, oh well. Oh well, one little victory at a time. And, do I want to go back? Yes I do, because there was one thing I forgot to get, and I cannot believe I missed it. Kind of a late reaction, guys. But I am on a road trip right now. And I swear I could have done this a lot quicker, but oh well. I'll make do with what I have. Ah, definitely breaking free from you. Oh, actually wait, now that I have a bomb, roll you into it. It should take care of you in one blow, and sure enough it does. But not before I leave without catching insects. So, technically I am kind of going on an insect catching spree. And I really want to get that insect medal. Definitely means catching some insects later on. And There has to be a faster route than the way I'm going, because what I missed out... I actually can't believe I missed out. Alright, leave me alone. Ah, I knew it, you could do something here. Alright, first up, get some Deku Seeds. And some hearts. But anyway. If you break hold of this rock formation, you'll get a little shortcut to where we were when you first entered the Eldin province. And yeah, I missed out on a goddess cube. Right here. This is actually a really easy goddess cube to get, and I somehow botched it. Well, kinda goes... make that another counter for what usually goes on in the every time I play a game. Easy parts I struggle, hard parts I have no problem with. But then again, it's not really the end of the world because it's not like it's a one and done trip. But anyway, I wanted to get that cube before we left, so let's head back to the surface. And depending on where the guy's chests are and what I need to do next, I might actually have a change of heart. Alright, what does our map say? There's one right there and there's one right there. And there's two islands along the way. Well, let's take care of going to those islands first. Besides, one of the guys' chests is right there. But this island is... Oh, this island! I can't believe I actually forgot about that. I didn't go here until later, way later on my first playthrough, so I am actually glad I got to go here right now. Thank you, Loftwing. Alright, no, the other island's a little far. The Gosh Chest is a little far off. But if you go here, we have a little minigame we can play. Plus, I love the tone that plays here because it fits so well. Well, first off, who are you? Mr. Skyloft. Oh, Beatrice. So it's Beatrice, not Beatrice. Oh. Sure. This is essentially the cutting minigame. What you have in mind? Basically, this is going to be a chopping minigame. See how many swipes you can cut that bamboo before it falls down. It's only 10, so... not a problem. And it does give you some nice rewards, but considering the size of our sword, we can't really get that many swings. So swing away as much as you can and... Oh wow, I actually got more than I thought you could. The main idea is that you don't swing wildly. If you're smart with your swings, you'll be able to get a lot more, even with just the blade that we have right now. Plus you do get a little bit of money. And... something about sharpness or something? But it's also just a little fun just swinging that blade around like it's nothing. But we will come back later. You do get a reward if you have some... and Nah, you're better off waiting. I want to try again, but I think you would be much better off waiting until you get a bigger blade. That might be why I waited for a long time before getting access to this island. Anyway, carrying on our little trend, we have a goddess chest right there in another island. Now what I don't remember is... Well, actually I know for a fact the island is... The goddess chest that we're after should be this one. Yeah, totally this one. Kinda like the sailing from Wind Waker, to be honest. It's all little islands, they have their little treasure chests, and this one being... a silver rupee. Always worth the effort of finding those goddess chests. Especially when it's pretty costly to upgrade some items later on. Anyway, what else do you have? Alright, no hearts, but just some small stuff. Drop on down. Oh, this island, there's one thing you can also get, but you're not gonna get it for quite a while. Alright, carrying on our own little island trip, there's one more island we can get before we head back to Skyloft, because really and truly, Skyloft will... Unless I've run into another side quest like that man we run into. Okay, I can never tell if they're enemy No wait, those are our guys, because they have the same soldier uniform like Link does. Where am I falling? Okay, good, I'm actually at the island. Wait. I'm a little off. Okay, I was a little off right there. Our next island is... Oh, no wonder I was off. It's way up there. In fact, the Loftwings that we saw earlier, and did you seriously just run into my own Loftwing? Jeez, and Groose calls me the idiot, and well, that's one way to make an entrance. But we have a little island right here. In fact, it's Beetle's island. That same shopkeeper we ran to. This is his house. And if you have a goddess chest right here, you are gonna want to remember this location. And actually, wait, no you don't. You don't have to remember it because Beetle takes you here. And when the time is right, I'll show you how to get to Beetle Island. Because you know the whole thing they told us early on, how it's dangerous to fly around at night? Kinda makes sense because, well, I wouldn't assume that Loftwings are nighttime nocturnal. And, you know, one more thing before we go back to Skyloft. I think our little Lumpy pumpkin manager has thought of a scheme by now, so let's go see what he has. At least I'm pretty sure he thought of a scheme by now. If not, then... well, we'll just head back to Skyloft and go check again. Because spoiler alert, every time you clear an area, you get access to a new plot device, or side quest you could do over there. Anyway, I'm gonna want to go up a bit. Let's try this again. Go as high as you can. And let's play another Wii Sports Resort game. I believe this was the one game where you had to do it first, too, so... Alright. Come on. Come on to me. Come on, a little more. Get all that, you get some rupees. And... oh wow, they actually do enter a flying formation. That's actually really cool. So it is like skydiving from Wii Sports Resort. Anyway. Get some extra money. I was about to say, why isn't the music playing, but... oh well. And... aha! I knew you thought of something by now. What you gotta say, man? Sure. One of our descendants will actually do this for a living, and the village will yell at you if you try to throw or destroy said pumpkins. Wait, can I even sleep in this place? Oh, I getcha. Oh, right. I will keep that nighttime activity later on. But we won't be doing that for a while. Anyway, time to go do some ranch work. What you gotta say? Hi. Kina, right? Yes, I actually do know because some pumpkins are actually heavy. Okay, now you're just making it hard. Let's do it. Now I don't remember if this is the one minigame you had to balance with the Wiimote. Which means if it's anything like tightrope walking, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble. Take it nice and slow. Gotcha. Okay. Oh sweet, I don't have to use the balance pad. So take her advice and just walk. Walk nice and slow. If they lean one direction, walk in that direction too. You can try speed walking if you want, but you're better off just sidestepping like this. In fact, it really does help that sidestepping will help. Sense structure aside, you get the idea. Wait, go slow. Walk to the right if you need to. Just adjust yourself if needed, and... oh, don't you dare cheat me out of an entry. Okay, good. I'm not getting cheated out of an entry. And just walk straight ahead, nice and slow. Yeah, first try. Sweet. Nice and slow, and you really shouldn't fall that hard. In fact, once they start leaning, just walk in that direction. It's more so about walking rather than rushing. But now with that job out of the way, time to report in. Yep. Sure, no problem. It's not like I have to go save the world, find out what happened to my friend, get that Impa lady out of my mind. It's not like I have like the whole world on my shoulders like Atlas. No, none of that at all. Oh, Link doesn't really isn't the type of person to complain, unless you happen to make him that way in this game. Character, personality, and player interaction is really a thing. Alright, but in all seriousness, let's carry on. Skyloft is our main destination, and much like at the start of this episode... oh, okay, I actually thought I wasn't gonna make that for a sec. Much like at the beginning of this episode, go restock what you need and take care of some side quests. But first order of business is always that statue. Figured I'd take care of 2 things with 1 stone. Anyway, do you actually land me right here, or do you warp me all the way back to the academy? Oh, sweet! You actually do let me land here. Sweet, makes my job a lot easier. Anyway, now that we're inside... we don't need to look around. Let's go ahead and put in the tablet. And let's go find out that... Oh wow, it actually does mirror a little bit like the world map. Okay, good. I was getting concerned. But Ariel Light leads us to our new destination, the Lanaryu region. Or is it Lanaryu? But yeah, like I said, if you've played a familiar Zelda game, you might recognize those names of Faron, Eldin, and Lanaryu. You might know those names pretty well. And while there's nothing stopping you from just jumping off right away, I want to check on some stuff real quick. And I think by now we can do a certain side quest that I thought you were able to do right now. Only one way to go find out. And... Alright, first order of business, let's check in with this lady. Yeah, sure. Okay, you just tell me how to take stuff. That's one way to talk about your spouse. But anyway, is this potion done? It's still not done. I can't do the side quest. Oh well. This guy, on the other hand, has new inventory. Sound familiar? Anyway, just like with our slingshot, we can hold more bombs with this. Now we can pretty much hold up to only 5? You know, paying 30 per bomb just to hold 5 doesn't really sound much. But I'll take it because bombs are actually worth having. Yeah, sweet. I wouldn't be able to hold it unless I talk to Beetle. Actually, wait. Beetle, don't you dare tell me you have another item pouch, but it now costs 600. Every business in Zelda is secretly that. Oh, fee, not now. Alright, come on, Beetle. Come a little closer. You especially steal money in Twilight No wait, you're not here in Twilight Princess. You're in like the DS games. You especially steal money in Phantom Hourglass. Like you wouldn't believe. Beetle, don't you dare run away! Beetle, I'm your only customer! Is this how you treat me? Alright, let's see. Do you have another adventure pouch I could buy? Dude, I swear if this is 600 rupees. I knew it! Dude! No! Ugh, the problem with being your only customer sometimes. Okay, come on. Now I'm willing to bet this is like 300. I mean, this would be the third time we bought this rupee patch. Okay, you don't raise the price for a extra wallet, but you raise the price for an adventure pouch. Come on, Beetle. Now I'm up to what, 900 rupees, so now I can pretty much hold up to 1400. But seriously, 600? Let's just say you'll be... Actually, wait. If I'm right, then one of the goddess cubes does give you an adventure pouch for free, so take that, Beetle. Even if you are the only means of getting them temporarily. Alright, but in all seriousness, holding onto extra money is nice, but now I want to see if we can actually upgrade something.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it. Because he can upgrade this, how many seeds we can carry, how many bombs we can carry, and all of our other stuff. You can't upgrade this just yet. I still can't upgrade this yet. Ooh, holding 10 for one of these. But it uses up the feather I want. They're not easy to come by. Alright, what about my satchel? Nope, the only thing I can upgrade is my bomb bag. Hold that thought, hold that thought. Don't worry, I'll be back real quick. Hey, Beatrice. I have not stopped by for much. Anyway, move that shield, because we want to hold on to a regular shield, and oh wow, it would make sense considering that we're almost full on items. And yeah, I am definitely holding on, upgrading that bomb bag. Anyway, sorry about earlier, I picked up the wrong shield. Because I'm pretty sure I can upgrade my shield now. Alright, what can you do for my shield? Yes! But first... Oh yeah, I'll be good. Upgrade this shield! Go for it, man! 30 for a better wooden shield? That is a better deal. Then I'm mainly a carpenter rather than a mechanic, I suppose. Wooden shield becomes a branded shield. Still the same rules though, so that's always nice to have. And you can upgrade it one more time, but oh, actually, you might be able to upgrade it soon. Yeah, you'll actually be able to upgrade it much sooner than I thought you would. But I want to go with the... Hold on, how much... Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, we're upgrading that bomb bag, because 15 bombs is still really low for me.
Okay.
See... Gonzo here actually knows how to reasonably price his upgrades and his services. Beetle, learn from this man. Anyway, now that we have 20 bombs, life just got a lot more comfortable. Yeah, once I get more upgrades. And... actually? You know what? I actually might be able to get that adventure pouch here. Because... oh, hold up one sec. There we go. Alright, need to take care of something off screen, but I'm back before you know it. Alright, one more thing before we go ahead and call it in, because there are a couple of things we can do. You had something on your mind, so how about you tell me? Come on, talk to me. Ah. So that's why. A colorful island that appeared recently. Oh, wait. Is this what I think it is? Oh, it totally is what I think it is. Do I go now or do I take care of nighttime activities? Nah, let's go now. We're not quite done with our business in Skyloft, but this is just one thing that'll help out. Your only hint is really the southeastern sky, but you do have a location of where you need to go. And it's actually pretty close to the God's chest, so 2 for... It feels wrong to say 2 birds with 1 stone considering we're riding the Loftwing, but I'll make do with what I have. Ride through the currents. Really fast travel, and almost a little tough to get in. I'm not gonna make that, aren't I? Oh well. And... oh wow, you're actually a lot closer than I thought. That island's our main destination. But I'm gonna take a little detour real quick. Okay, are you the Ghost Cube? No, you're not. Good thing I checked. But I have a feeling that one of the Ghost Cubes I missed is the one that I need. Are you the Ghost Cube I need? Yes, you are. Okay, our reward this time is another seed satchel. So now I have 40. And like I said, some of the stuff you get is pretty much free, so you don't always have to spend money. So there is some incentive to looking for goddess cubes. In fact, I do recommend that you go after the goddess cubes, especially if you're playing along. So the one that I missed, you really should go back and get. Wait. Okay, you're not there, but you're somewhere around here. Alright, she mentioned Colorful Island, and this is one of them. Alright, my guess is you're in one of these islands. I know she's nearby, but I don't exactly remember where. Oh, actually this is it! Oh, okay. Red's the Turbo Tunnel and green's our island. That's really good to know. Almost face planted there for a sec. What's up?
Wow!
Bird medicine. Well, normally it'd be done. I wouldn't exactly buy the idea of bird medicine, but... well, we have veterinarians, so... call me a liar. Yeah. Oh, so I guess you'll mention different dialogue if you came here first, so you're not exactly boned if you do things out of order. So that's always like a nice little side quest. Plus you kinda have to be a jerk to say no, unless you're doing it on purpose. Look at you, Shin Megami 10 Persona series. Fly on through, and let's go make that little progress. And even though we landed right there, I get a strong feeling we'll land in the Bazzar. And... oh well, never mind. I'll gladly take this. Yeah. Well, your eyes were open for a sec. Okay, there we go. Ah, really? Alright, Beatrice, I need to talk to you real quick. Seriously, that's sometimes the little drawback, and it really is rubbing in the fact you should Beetle. Somewhere, Beetle is smiling that I didn't buy his extra adventure pouch. But I may have an idea on how to procure some extra rupees. Let's see, I'd rather hold on to 10, so let's put you over here. You can kinda guess what most of the spaces from the storage room will be, rather than just other items than you might expect. Alright. I will deal with you later, Beetle. Okay, let's try this again. Can I actually hold on? Oh. Oh, that's totally worth it. Totally worth doing this side quest. No problem. I actually want to know if it's possible to botch this side quest by using the spores. I mean,